could it not be? It's an old ass game.
Yeah, there's definitely clunk.
There's definitely some clunkery.
But it's got the charm that it had. It's good.
Dude, so it was for what? It was for the old.
PS2.
Okay, it was for PS2, and it was also for Xbox.
Yeah, it also came out on the original Xbox.
That's too funny.
I think it was a little bit more enhanced on the Xbox than it was the PS2. I think most games were a little more enhanced on the Xbox than they were the PS2.
Well, that was like the whole thing of why Xbox had that selling. They could say that they had the better console in the beginning. And I think maybe that's why PlayStation kicked it into overgear with making the rest of their consoles better than, because ever since PS3 came out and Xbox 360 came out, it's like PlayStation was always better than Xboxes after PlayStation 3.
Well, all that being said, the highest selling console ever in existence was the PlayStation 2.
Was
until
it?
the Nintendo Switch became the highest selling console
Oh, wow.
a few years ago.
Okay.
So the PS2 was reigning king
That's
of
so
highest
crazy.
selling console for like 20 years, dude.
That's the craziest shit to me, man. That
It is crazy.
like, but that's in like relativity to that's like thinking that takes into account inflation and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And population increase over time and stuff, because yeah, basically that's what's crazy about that, is like, despite the fact that, you know, the world has gotten so much bigger and that inflation has, you know, risen so much, that the PS2 still takes the cake over. Is that also, I wonder if that's based on like the initial like weekend release or whatever, you know?
Well, I mean, think about how fast we've started advancing in consoles in the last 15 years. And then before then, you know, we'd get a new console every, I don't know, it was like every 5 to 10 years or
Yeah,
something
probably,
like that.
because how far away was the next console from the Atari?
So the Atari came out in like, what was it? It was, dude, the Atari came out in like I want to say it was 86. And then the next console to truly come out that actually like, because then you had the ColecoVision and you had the Intellivision,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But the next true console that actually like blew the minds of people and like was the game changer was the fucking Nintendo, and that didn't even come out until the 90s, like the early 90s. I think maybe it was like, okay, so the Nintendo I think was like 89, and then the Super Nintendo came out, and that was the one that I'm talking about. That one came out in like 91, I think.
Okay, Super Nintendo was 91.
It was either 90 or 91, and that shit was just the most popular thing ever.
And that was the hit at the. So what was the first Nintendo?
It was just the NES.
Yeah, I don't
Nintendo
remember what
Entertainment.
that was looked like, or what even came out on that.
I have one. It was a side loader, so it was like there were the big gray, long gray cartridges, and you'd literally push it in the front of the console, and then you'd push it down into the console, kind of like a cassette, like on a tape player.
Oh, funny, dude.
It was so weird, and I think really the most popular games on that were like, did you ever hear of like Duck Hunt?
Yes. Oh my God, that's like one of the greatest hunting games of all time, bro.
So Duck Hunt was on that. They actually even had technology where you could have the light guns, where it was like you could shoot guns at the wall or like
Yeah.
the TV, and it would shoot the ducks. Yeah,
That-
that was crazy.
That's the day, dude. If I could get my hands on some functional light guns, that would be so
Dude,
sick.
I have original Nintendo with Duck Hunt with 2 light guns.
Oh man, can we play that somehow?
Yeah, we can.
We're able
have to
to
play on
bring
this.
that over here. We could literally local co-op stream that, and I would be able to use both my cameras, and it would have both you and I on the screen at the same time, just playing local co-op of Duck Hunt.
That would be hilarious.
That would be
The
so
only thing
fucking
is
fun.
I think we'd need like I don't know if it works on modern TVs or if you'd need like a CCTV.
Oh shit. Well, can't we just use the adapter though?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen people playing it on like projectors before, so who knows?
Well, I have the. What kind of cables does it use?
Fucking antenna.
What?
Yeah, it didn't have the AV.
No way.
Yeah, so you used to literally plug it into where you plug the cable into your TV.
Okay. Holy fuck. There's gotta be there's got to be a adapter for that to fit into modern HD screens. I somehow guarantee there's.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, like I have one for consoles that have like the the AV, like the yellow, red, and white cables. Like you can plug those into a little box, and then it converts it into HDMI. I have one of those, but like as far as like the Sega,
Yeah, I have one of
Nintendo,
those
the
little
Super
ones
Nintendo
as well.
those didn't come with fucking AV cables. It was all just like weird. I'm sure you could probably buy like a third-party aftermarket cable. Probably, you're right.
That would be cool. You would know better about that than I would actually.
Not anymore. Technology moves so goddamn fast, I can't keep up with it.
Yeah, it does though.
Like, I just found out that, have you ever heard of,
You want to get on the new zombies map with me? And just try it out a little
I
bit?
don't know if I got it in you right now.
That's alright. That's what I'm on. I'm on this new zombies map called Citadelle del Morts.
Is it good?
It's pretty wild, my man. It's pretty fucking wild. I'm still trying to figure it all out. I don't really know anything about it. It's epic though. That's why I'm trying to say, yeah, get on this and experience this with me for the first time here.
Well, I'm experiencing the thing, but
I
I'm
know.
also
I should have
not.
got the thing, but it was $30, and I was like, fuck, I
don't think you should get it.
was like, I don't even know if I would play it.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
might
you
play it
should
for
get
like a day, but at least with Stalker, I was able to really play the shit out of Stalker.
Right. Yeah, no, I wouldn't get it.
I got my full worth out of Stalker, that's for sure.
The only reason I
wasted
got it is
that double point.
nostalgia.
Yeah, well, if you played it when it came out, you know. See, I was actually so scared of that movie when I was younger.
It's such a good movie.
I was so scared of it, though.
It's scary.
I didn't want anything to do with that movie, bro. I didn't want anything to do with that movie or The Exorcist. And now I find both of those movies awesome. And actually legendary
I was
movies.
watching those movies when I was like 6 years old, bro.
Yeah, well, my dad was making me watch those, but it was scary.
Too much, man. Too much. I get it.
It was scary for me as a kid.
It was scary. I know.
Like I wasn't having a good time when I was a kid watching it.
I know. But look at the men we've become.
Yeah, exactly. Look at who we become
Jeez.
today.
Look at the fucking traumatized men we've become. Oh my god.
Look at the depressed, traumatized, anxious men we've become.
Exactly.
It's all too real.
Yeah.
It's all too fucking real.
We're still killing it.
Like he's threatening me or something, you know?
It's like it's kind of cute.
It's kind of cute.
I got bruises all over my back to prove it.
Got bruises to show you.
Show you for. Show for it.
Got bruises to show.
I'll show you them. You don't want to see him? You don't want to see him. It's okay.
You don't want to see it.
Okay, nobody wants to see him.
No one wants to see him, man.
With those little hairs.
Carl's like a pretty amazing character, dude. You have to admit.
He's my favorite, I think.
One of the greatest cartoon characters that's ever existed.
It's true. He's also disgusting.
Yeah, he's so fucked up. Daddy, you're not gonna really make us eat that carpet, are you? Don't worry, son. Goes, it's okay when it's boiled, or whatever he says.
It breaks down
When he's he's like it breaks down the glue when it's when you boil it. His dad, holy fuck. His dad's like Ray, dude.
His dad was just a worse version of him.
Yeah, his dad's like Ricky versus Ray, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.